So here we have the Hyundai i10 1.2 Premium on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll see we have plenty of space, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think that's what we're seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, then the speedometer, and on the right hand side the coolant temperature gauge and the fuel gauge. You can see the total miles for this car are 33,989. The information that's displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel for various different pieces of fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using a moment ago are just here. On the other side we've got phone controls and stereo controls, and then cruise control up in the top right hand corner here. Over in the center is where you would pair your phone up, amongst other things. So you'd hit the phone button and then follow the instructions on screen from here. So the numbers there relate to the number that you see up here. This car's got FM and AM radio, as you can see. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. We have a CD player. We also have auxiliary and USB inputs on top of that. Below that section, we've got the air conditioning. So we can determine the temperature with this dial, fan speed on this one, and then the direction of the air here. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on or off. So when that light is off, the air conditioning is off or back on again. We have a rear heated screen. And over here we've got these two buttons. So this one will recirculate the air that's currently in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperature that you've set here. Otherwise you can bring in fresh air from outside the vehicle. Underneath that we have a 12-volt charging socket, the auxiliary and USB inputs that I mentioned a moment ago, and this cubby hole will close over, and we have a 5-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.